Okay, hey. Okay, hey, we're live. Perfect. I think. Yeah. Wait. No, yeah, Mike's there. Okay, Mike's there. Game's kind of quiet though. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Just, just a smidge. Okay. There we go. Looks like Hattoon and Hydroprol said hey. As I see you found your type. What do you mean? Well, it says you sure are live. Yeah, what's going on? Just admiring, it's fine. Nothing weird here. Anyway, I'm actually over here. Hey, how's everyone doing? We're playing a game today. It's Final Fantasy, if you can believe it. Gozetsu's here, I can't remember why. And oh, would you look at that. Never believe. I knew it. Try to hide your name, not hide from me. Well, ever since I found out like how to hide the UI, I ended up like just hanging out without the UI on because it's so clean and pretty looking. And you don't have anything in the way. But then it's also really hard to navigate stuff without it, so I have to have it on when I'm actually playing for realsies. But hey, how's everyone doing? Well, it says you went to go see the Dothari. Now you're back. This Dothari. That's right. We did a thing. We talked to crazy people who have silly beliefs that are different from our own. Therefore, we must persecute them always. But now we're back here with these other people who also believe things that we don't believe. Therefore, they're also wrong. Unless you can turn off names and settings. Yeah, I think I've got it set to like I only see names of people that are friends or people that are NPCs. And that's definitely a convenience for the gameplay at large, just because it's helpful to know who is an NPC, and it's helpful to not see 1,000 names pop up whenever I step into like hub cities where there's 1 million players hanging out doing nothing, just milling by the crystal. But yeah, so we are here, and that's correct. We went to go see the Dothari. Learn their strategies, and their strategy, it turns out, is stab forward, kill, repeat. And hopefully Magni is gonna believe us. Magni? Magni. Magnum PI. Private detective, anyway. You can turn off, and Hattoon says best leader Sadhu Hattoon. Sure. Who is Sadhu? Was that the lady over with the Dothari? I can't even recall. It says you can shrink, move your sword and stickers. Just on the top of the cleaner hub. He's a mad. It says. Magni Desmond? Like the moon bear? Can I shrink? Oh, actually, that's probably not a bad idea. You make a really good point. A person, Lala, who says I could shrink sword and stickers. I don't think I've ever actually... Yeah, I could totally move that actually, couldn't I? So I don't necessarily need that right up there. I could like move that be over hither. It's kind of having everything over and having it all close together helps me visualize it gooder. How do I shrink the Kenki? Kenki shrinkage? Can. Wow, Lolly, you're so smart and know things. Look at this, so teensy. This is a teensy gauge now. Is this what it's like to know how to play the game? It's so neat. This is irrelevant. Important even. Saving. There we go. Save. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Looks so nice. Actually, I could even... This is important. How's everyone doing, by the way? Sorry, I realize I've just started doing stuff without Hey, I want my send gauge, not my item help. You silly. I could put that there. Moves me. There we go. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, hey, Strom. Whoa, Strom's on YT. Strom, what do you do on the YouTubes? Incredible, even. I turned the leader of the Tara. Okay, that's what I thought. For Sadhu, Atun. You click the gear to shrink them. But hey, Strom, welcome and howdy. Listen, if you click on the gear, will it goes to change sizes. Strom says hi, chat. Atun says, lol, yeah, we lost our emotes. This is 140%. Yeah, and you can see what's in front of you. Yeah, look at that. No, I upped the UI size all like in general because I wanted to have text boxes be bigger so it's easier for people at home to also read what's going on. Because I've kind of noticed for a while that the like even like on full screen like it can be kind of hard to read stuff if you're you know on the your side of the screen. I wasn't sure how to fix that until recently, so I just like upped the UI size everywhere, but that kind of made a lot of things big that didn't need to be big. But we'll make it work, you know, we'll get there. The tune is happy to be back home amongst her people, apparently, doing the happy dance, as we can see. The dance of her people, even. Oh, says I'm alright. Not online yet, because I have a few things to do, but we'll be on eventually. Like, nope, that's all good, Lala. You do what you gotta do. I was, what am I doing in my team? You're not the one giving me the purple option. Sorry, Strom. Let's let I remember this now. Yeah, sorry, Strom. I think, I don't know. Twitch is just like... I like Twitch. It's just... Twitch is making Twitch hard to use. And so we're here on YT for the moms. I think there are I'll need to learn more specifically, but there are emotes on YouTube. I can't remember how they pop up compared to Twitch, but there are emotes you can use. I think there may even be extensions you can. I'd have to look into that. I think there's ways to get a very similar experience, which would probably be worth investigating. And maybe one of these days we'll get our own channel specific emotes around here. We'll see if folks even care for such things. Katuna says, not the dance of my people, the dance of lawless people. This is when they'll get the lollipop. Oh dear. But yeah. How? But yeah, that's this anyway. We're here. We're here. We're there. We're on YouTube for times being. But yes, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. In case you didn't notice, it's pretty good. I'm trying to look at something apparently. Yeah, look at me. I'm all samurai-ish. Actually, I wonder. This isn't. You know what? That's fine for now. Actually, I'll probably go through and really, because I haven't really messed with my HUD layout in a while. And I think I'm starting to get better ideas of what I actually need to have visible and what doesn't matter as much. And so I may go through and do some test rating that later. But for now, it's fine. It's all functional. Yeah, we gotta talk to Magnum Opus here and see what's what. I'm sure he's gonna be really reasonable and friendly, as always. We all know this. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. Is that? I think it's everything. Oh, right. There's still the Make It Rain event quest. But I think that goes until the 17th, I think. So I think I can still procrastinate doing that for a little longer. And so I probably will, because I can. But anyway, we're gonna... At least the tribe gives you the items so you don't have to go get stuff. Because my husband's first thing I do when I make a new character, or even accept the first quest. Allah. It's too quick. You have to get a feel for it. Tune says you get a cool minion. Oh, when you learn the dance of the people. That's fancy. Carson says the steps. I hope. Hey Carson, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna get started. Sorry, I got distracted. I try not to. I rarely do, in fact. We're very focused around here. Voice acting? Ah, no voice acting. All that you have seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. Gasp. We don't have enough knowledge to fill a cup between us. What are we gonna do? Quick, BS your way out. No secret stratagems, you say? That as well. I expected as much. The Dothari are not schemers. They live only for war. The contest of strength and will. They are fierce, aye. And to face one is to court death. Meet us on the field and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such were the words of their Khatun, Sadu. Yeah, we talked directly to them. Speak not the devil's name in the presence of the most radiant. You bade us tell you of the Dothari, yet you will not hear the name of their leader. For the last Nadam, she gave great offense. The most radiant brother called to him, the woman of the steppe, that he might look into their eyes and see if Nama looked back. But that Gedon, that feral Udgun, she spat curses and called forth flames. She scorched the soil and refused to present herself. 3 days and nights had we fought to claim the Dawn Throne, and still she shows Brother Magnai such disrespect, such defiance. By rights should she pay with her life. Speak not another word, Batu, or you will pay with yours. Not my life. I use that every day. Oh man. Her words are air, as the Domans say. However, they are proof of your service to the sun. Go and fetch the others from their cells. Hooray, we're heroes. He's so excited. And Lise is also here. My lord, Lise, you are unharmed? Ah, thanks to you and Grayson. We are free to return to Molilo, I take it. That name I definitely know how to say. By your deeds have you proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. You may return to the Mole and make ready for the Nodum, on one condition. To fight in the Nodum is to be bound by it. Swear, here and now, to abide by the law of the steppe, to accept the supreme authority of the Kogan, whomsoever it may be. We all nod our heads. We swear, we all say in unison. Hooray! We're friends now. I think he likes me. He smiled when we left. Also, I always forget you're a dragon man. Oh, this is frowny face. That's what Magnai says. Did I hit my favorite Aura male face on Magnai? Also, that's a good face. Because it really is. Ugh, fun. Lise, what do you think about all this? I know you're desperately trying to stay relevant to the story still. In a way, being forced to stay behind may actually have been a good thing. I had a lot of time to think, and usually I don't. You keep telling yourself that. Go, Zetsu. Let's not be too quick to count our blessings. We must still win the Nodum. Essugen, you have something for me? Blue Quest? Blue Quest Essugen? Ah. Just a smelly aether current. We don't need those. Those are for suckers. Ian. Ah, well done, my friends. I knew you would not fail. I should be glad to hear your experiences with the Dothari. Dotharl? Is it Dotharl? Have I been saying this wrong? But as time is of the essence, let us converse en route. Come, come. Serena and the others are waiting. We did it. So usually she doesn't think, not have time, just in general. To say, yeah, Lisa's really making excuses there, where it's like, I don't think you ever plan ahead, really. Actually, hold on, let me. Oops, there's the button. I don't think the mole. Yeah, stupid mole, not having a crystal I can teleport to. How dare this game be lore accurate? Because of course the mole village would not be rich enough as to have a crystal such as that. Making me walk there. My feet. Like some kind of walking scrub. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, this is great. Flying for losers. I have YouTube subscribers. So rude. I don't know what you're talking about. The tune says, yeah, it's Dotharl. Dotharl is right. Dagnabbit, I misspoke. That's probably the first time I've ever mispronounced anything in this game. I feel really embarrassed. I'm sorry, guys. I failed you. So I'm saying, I found a Chrome extension that makes this tolerable YT live chat kind of garbo. Left says no. Got it. I'm just RP walk everywhere even better. He says, I'm learning some more obscure 14 lore, like how nuns make good wine and ale in their pantries. Now where else are you gonna make good wine and what was the other thing you said? Ale? I'm pretty sure that was an at least an 1160 spin. It's gotta be worth sweet points. Oh, thank you. Come along, walking bird. You wish you could fly. But for BS lore reasons, you're not allowed to fly. I forget, what's the reason that we're unable to fly? Is because like the aether in the air is like unpredictable or something weird? I'm trying to remember like what it was. It was like some really nonsensical thing that didn't really make sense. Cat, my controller. By the way, my controller has not fixed itself since yesterday. I'm really sad about that. I was hoping my controller would stop being broken, but that has not been the case as of yet. Makes me very sad. He says I'll save him a white page. Carson says do a flip. So he has a dragoon. I could do it. Oh, I could have done a flip. Heck nabbit. Wait, we got to go back and try again. Got to do a flip. It says oh true or red mage. He says, guys, have you heard the news? It's almost a year of mating season. I can't know. Impossible. I would have heard about this. It says, uh-oh. He says, look out. It says, you haven't learned to ride the Aether Currents of this land in particular? I don't think I've learned how to ride the land. Oh, it's just an Aether Current quest. It's a waste of time. Yeah, I haven't been able to learn how to fly yet. Oh. I haven't been able to learn how to fly yet in the area. I don't know. I'm really busy. There's just no time to fly, you know. That's just how it is. Shush, Atune. Get out of here. I said, I'm warning him to protect innocence. Yeah, I gotta keep my virtue safe, right? Weird. Is that like? I don't even, I'm gonna choose to believe there's actually lore proof to what you say, AC. But I also not sure if I want it. Everyone has quests here. They're so lazy. You both have the same name. How dare you? What do you want, Mole Maiden number 2? Matron. Broken something fairly important. Uh-oh. No, wait to go shopping in Reunion. You're so insignificant you don't even have real names. Why should I ever bother helping you? Where the heck am I supposed to go? Inside, probably? This is another stinky Aether Current quest, but why can't I fly? Shush. There's no time. It says Jin, is that you? So I feel like you only did flying Hesper near the end, to be fair to you. But I think I really got almost... Actually, hold on, is that a... Wait, is that how that works though? Like, if I got all the Aether Currents, like in a singular area, can I fly in that area? I thought I have to get like every Aether Current all over the whole map, don't I? Or am I mislearning this? I don't know. Law says lol and Carson's yes. Law says you'd have to collect the wild ones than the quests. Ah, that'd be so much work. I forget, because the ones that are just like out in the map, like there's no reticle on them, right? Like I can't just like zoom in on the map and see where they are. I just have to physically find those ones. Like there's a log that tells you. Isn't that crazy? Aether Currents. Got most of them, I think. Yeah, I've got all of them. Look at that. Just ignore this. If you don't look at the, I'm basically there. I mean, if you really think about it. Actually, I've gotten all the ones. I just have to do the smelly quest once for Azim. That could be easy. The peaks. What the heck is that? I remember going to the peaks. Yongsha. I don't think I actually went to these places. I don't remember either of these. I remember the Ruby Sea. Fringes, I think, is also something they made up. Why don't I remember 3 of these areas? So we went to the Ruby Sea, and that was awesome. We've been in the Azim Steppe. Weird. I don't know. It's a forever mystery. So you go to travel Aether Currency you need. Great. It's been this way since it was explained in great detail in the last expansion. Aether Compass. Aether Compass item? Yes? Wait, I'm gonna shake you. What? Tab over? All the wild ones here. Just do the quests. It's an El Amigo. Where the peaks is a giant area split into 2. See the compass to your hotbar, and the icon is from the second area. I feel like hey, I have an Aether Compass. Oh, guys, it's broken. Didn't work. Set the compass to your hotbar, and the icon is from the second area. Okay. Peaks of the giant area split into 2, and the icon is from the second area. Okay. I'll probably have them into the second half of that area then. All right, we'll talk to. Let's finish this quest, and we'll go do a stinky Aether Current quest. Goes that soon? Well, there is tension in the air, an awareness of the coming storm, nervousness, aye, but a confidence as well. Faith, perchance. That was surprisingly poetic. Ian? Though our journey home was rather more roundabout than I had anticipated, it was also more educational. I think it's safe to say we are better prepared for the experience. Please. It's almost time for the Nodum. I'm so excited. Kemulan. Today's enemies are tomorrow's allies. Remember this. Are you trying to suggest that we're going to have to go be buddy-buddy with Man Guy over on the hill? That's because you got them all butthead. But you said it'd point to the Aether Currents and didn't even point to the quest. Ram says call him a butthead. Lawless out for blood. Yeah, Lawless got the potty mouth out tonight. I don't know. Being really hurtful. My delicate feelings and all that. Also, that's right. Watch out. So rude, all of you. Thank the gods you are all right. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. But here you are, hale and whole, and you survived Bottom's medal. Blessed are we to have you as allies. With your strength, we may have a chance. Sure, give me stuff. I definitely have more of a chance if you give me this mirrored leather hood of striking. Oh, wait. inventory screen is massive. Why is it so big? Place an armory chest. And I'm gonna... I'm at 265. 266? Wow. For some reason, the hat doesn't show up very well. Hi, Hatun. What's that? Is a gold whisker? What? There's Barrel of Sin. I don't... What is this? Thank you? Did you just give me? Why does he have a Barrel of Sin? No way. I've already forgot. I guess it doesn't matter because it's a hat, so it doesn't really affect my wardrobe. Thank you, Hatun. What is this? What have you done, Hatun? This gaudy rendition of a Namazu is not actually solid gold, but merely a wooden automaton adorned with gold leaf. Its trader, however, hopes it will be enough to fool trade ships from the west to import his lucky catfish. What is this thing? Where did you get this, Hatun? What is this? What have you done? Yeah, he's getting closer. Oh. Oh, I don't like the slippy slops of his steps. Oh, away. Trump says goldfish poggers. It's a minions. Thanks, Hatun. Is I think right stick? Resize the windows when they're up by clicking either left or right stick. I can't remember. He says, "Remember play King of the Hill or watch King of the Hill?" Yeah, I've heard of the hills. They don't point to the quest; they point to the ones that you find whilst exploring. Yeah, boy, just ain't right. You can resize the windows when they're up by clicking either left or right stick. So did you enjoy? Yes, yes. I only have attendee number 777. And I got it from a Grand Company lockbox. Usually comes from doing maps. Oh, interesting. Well, thank you. Very, very kind. What was I... Oh, that's right. The right stick makes it worse. It makes it so much worse. Oh, ooh. That's perfect. Look, I can even keep playing the game while I have my inventory open. That's so convenient. Well, let's go do that that quest real quick for the Aether Current. Oh, is that visible enough for everyone? Oh my gosh, this is obnoxious as hell. Where am I going? Oh, I can't open my map because I have my inventory open. That's right. Hold on, this is a good plan. I just need to use the side of the screen that I have. I think it's over. Do I have a mount in there? Look at the mounts in there not being used. I have a mount? I have a zoo horn. Hey, look at that. Guys, did you know I got a zoo? I forgot. I got kidnapped a while ago, so I kind of forgot about it. Yep, this is the content we all came here for. Raise and hire inventory manager. It's spacious, but still messy. Pro streamer team. Shut Lala. No, this is... It's so teensy. Alright, we'll put it like right there. Okay, I was going in the right direction. I know what I'm doing. Okay, there's the sheep. I'm guessing this is a sheep-related quest. Unless says no, that was a Yol. That's from something else. Wait, what the heck is a zoo from? What is a zoo? Okay, that's a Yol. What's a zoo? This massive bird hunts by grasping its prey within its solid being finished off with people and chase. Terrestrial. Where did I get this? He says don't get all sheepish on us. Someone must have given it to you? He says zoo from ARR. How long has that been in my inventory then? Hitoon thinks they're so cool. Must have gotten that recently. Wait. It's the Garuda Edgy from 12. I'm so confused. Huh. I feel like you're right. I feel bad. If somebody gave it to me, I feel really bad that I forgot about it. Tsukige has been abandoned by his favorite sheep. The sheep snatcher. Don't suppose you have time to chase after a sheep, do you? My most cowardly one just ran off after hearing a nearby beast's roar. She's so timid she's likely to run away if you try to approach her normally. Take this blowgun and these darts that I've laced with a sedative. One hit and she'll be out in an instant. She ran off somewhere to the west. Best of luck. Did I? Can I? So, here's a question for everybody. And I hope I get an amazing answer, but is there ever a point where you just permanently can have a dart gun? So you can like sedate enemies and like just like random monsters and stuff in the wild? Because I just want the ability to just pull out a blowgun and just put stuff to sleep whenever I feel like it. Is that too much to ask? So I feel like it would be just an incredible way to live my best life. Is that how you took it from the company chest? Does that get put in there? I don't know if I've ever really taken anything out of the company chest. I always forget that that's a thing. Hey, new location. You get zoo horns from the currency from the submissions. That's the sleep spell. He says it would be for ninjas, honestly. Now we're getting close to the sheep. I can smell it. Would be perfect for ninjas. Tom says play black mage. We have a sleep spell. Ah, that's the most tempting offer you've made yet, Strom. There is just chance that I'll stop attacking me. I'm busy. Dead. Okay. Why? I'm guessing it probably got put like in my key items. How do I use this blowgun? Is it like /blow? Dang it. It's impossible to blow in this game. Well, it says you don't want to smell sheep, they're smelly. Strom says singular chance. Guys, how do I use the blowgun? It's gonna run away if I touch it. Aware of your presence. Don't red mages also have sleep? How do I was given a blowgun. It's impossible to use. I would have assumed it was going to be a key item. Am I crazy? That's wrong. How do I find my journal? Speak with sheep snatcher. Oh. Use the blowgun to shoot the lost lamp from the designated location. There's a designated location, guys. Did you know that? Guys, you should read the quest log. It's really helpful. Stop attacking me. Gosh, there's so many of them. Jeez, thank you. That reminds me, I probably should resummon George. George is kind of handy for a fight. There we go. the sheep this street. Get the sheep with the darts. Won't get you. Dang it. You're lucky that that rock dodged in front of that bullet for you. It's so sad. Oh. I want to hit so many more sheep with darts. Dang it. I was saying there's a spot you have to use it from, like a destination, somewhere in the red circle. That's suffering I endure every day. I'm interacting with a sheep. I think he said he just wanted the meat from it, right? So if I just like get most of the sheep, he's probably gonna be happy. So says don't mock my crippling illiteracy. Whereas if you keep helping him, you'll teach him bad habits too. What do you mean? No, I don't do it too often. He'll die eventually. No. I had that situation well in hand. Running away. You made me cancel out my summon of mount. Please. Not like this. Oh, wait. It's kind of a bird day, apparently. How do I get back to where I were? Wait, no, it's way over there. I know this place. It's so far. Walking around is the worst. Oops. Yeah, how's everybody's day been? Anybody been doing anything fun for the weekend? Ow, don't, please. Not like this. Oops, sorry. Yesterday, I went and got my hair did. Because I'm cool like that. I have a stylist I go to every 3 months because I'm a cool person. Skeggy, did you manage to catch my sheep? Here, have a sheeple. Hand it to you. Apparently palmed the sheep. Oh, thank you. You had me worried sick, you did, dearie. This job means everything to me. It truly does. I was just a lonely orphan with nowhere to call my own when the mole took me in. I said I would look after our sheep in an attempt to show my gratitude. My heart nearly stopped when this little one ran away. Sheep are the cornerstone of our tribe's way of life. I fear I will never be able to truly express my thanks to you, but know I am grateful. Wow, I suddenly feel like I understand the movements of the wind. Neat. That's all I gotta do my thing now. Plug back like 30, 40. All good, Lala. Take luck. And be careful. Tom says went and saw the new Flash movie. Tom says, yo, stylist, nice, and recommendations for fighting. I mean, it's not, it sounds really cool when I say that, but really it's some, like, I remember, I don't know, how did I find her? I found her through, like, I think someone in my family recommended her, and I go there every 3 months to get my hair permed, because I'm super cool and masculine, and I'm also extremely lazy, so having permed hair means that I don't have to take care of it nearly as much. It just kind of handles itself. And it's been my go-to thing for a couple of years now, actually. Yeah, so it's pretty sweet that it's extremely it's a thing. But it takes several hours because that's what it is. When I get to where I'm going, what was I talking? That's right, I'm going back. Oh yeah, Srom, actually, I'm curious, what did you, like, without, I mean, so I saw the new Flash movie as well. What was your opinion on it without being, like, without being spoilery to fellow folks in chat? What's your thoughts on it? Because I gotta be honest, my thoughts were somewhat mixed about the Flash movie. Like, there's things about it I really enjoyed, but there's also, like, a lot of really other things, I guess, that were in the movie that I was like, I don't know about that. It's almost time for the autumn. I'm so excited. Okay. I can... I guess... Okay, so there's one quest here. I'm just trying to consider if it's even worth taking the time. I'm guessing there is... Yeah, there's 2 purple, right? Nice. It's 3. I'm guessing there's got to be... So there's probably one more quest I can't even access yet because I haven't done this area. And so it's probably not worth sprinting to do those other 3... blue quests quite yet, since I can't even finish it all the way yet anyhow. I went in with absolutely terrible expectations, and it wasn't terrible, so I had a decent enough time. You know, it's Strom, that is fair. I'm definitely glad, because I went into it, like, I didn't watch a single trailer beforehand, and so I didn't have any idea of, like, what was going to be coming. And yeah, like, it's not a terrible movie. It was very different from what I would have, like, thought of, like, a Flash movie, I guess. But no, I mean, and to be fair, like, the first 15 minutes of that movie, it's probably, like, the best, like 15-minute start of a movie I've ever seen ever. Like, holy hell. That was... The first 15 minutes are so funny and so good. And then it's maybe a gradual decline from there, but still. I mean, I would say, to anyone who hasn't seen the new Flash movie, it's probably worth checking out if and you like superhero movies. Because again, like, it's not the worst one. And it's definitely got some fun moments, so anyway. The autumn is nigh, and Serena would have you make your final preparations. Ah, my friends, we are come to the final day of the Sagan Sar to the autumn. The battle will commence with the rising of the sun. The Garl will scatter the soil, and the steppe will be unbound. A great Uvu will erupt from the earth and call for a new Kogan. All will converge upon the light, and the warrior who claims it will win the day. Precious little time remains. Pray use it to prepare for the battle. What? Many of the young ones have never taken part in an autumn. They are nervous. Perhaps you might favor them with some few words. They would do much to ease their fears. I've never done an autumn either. Maybe I'm nervous. Maybe my fears eased. Temulin. Damn it. John says, highlights for me were for sure the characters he meets later on. Okay, yeah, sure. Legends, I don't watch movies and I've been disappointed by superhero movies of late. I mean, this one probably won't change your mind then, Hatun. The DC movies have not averaged out super well for the past 10 years. I'd say the Wonder Woman movies were quite good. I liked them a lot, actually. I know some people didn't like Wonder Woman 2. I thought Wonder Woman 2 was pretty fun. But again, I'm not like super knowledgeable of Wonder Woman's lore, so I don't know like how badly they botched it maybe. But anyway. Boujeg. Behest of the Hatun, you speak with us, yes? You're kind to do so, and I am grateful. Do not underestimate the power of words. A warrior conquers one with his hands, but 1,000 with his head. Even you cannot fight forever. I'm talking with all the mole warriors, I see. AC says DC is doing better animated movies. Something like any movies? That's a heck of a choice. I mean, that's probably not a terrible life choice. I actually haven't, like, when I went to see the Flash movie, that was the first time I've been to a theater in a couple of years, I think. Like, I really don't go too often these days. Like, I still watch movies from home, but just, like, going out to the theater is not a common thing I do nowadays. And I've heard good things about the DC movies. I haven't been a big fan of, like DC's kind of been doing, like, this, like, more dark and serious take lately. They've been doing, like, a lot of, like, edgier animated films, which are fine. Like, I've liked I've seen some of the Batman ones. I watched Batman Bad Blood, and Bad Blood was pretty good, all things considered. There was the Batman and Harley Quinn movie they did a few years ago that was is pretty funny. I think I watched The Killing Joke. Killing Joke was a bit on the serious side, but it wasn't bad. I've heard good things about some of the other ones, but like, just overall, it's definitely been a lot more edgy than I preferred my superhero movies. Tarzan says, "Excuse you, as a Dark Knight, I'll show you. Have you know that I can fight for about 10 seconds longer than you expect me to?" Alright. Sure thing, Carson. Rom says, "The new animated Spider movies have been so freaking..." That's actually, you know what? Those have probably been the best movies of the past, like, 5 or 6 years. Like, Into the Spider-Verse, and then... whatever the new one was. I can't remember. Like, those... I haven't actually seen the new one, but I've heard really good things, and it's on my to-do list. But the first one was excellent. And I went in that movie with very low expectations. Because I love Peter Parker. He's the Spider-Man that I've always known and loved. And so when I heard that there was going to be like a different Spider-Man, I was really sussy about it. I wasn't sure how I felt, but Miles Morales was a pretty good Spider-Man. Like, not bad at all. iTunes says, "I watch movies, but it's like not a conscious choice. I usually have to get dragged by friends and family to go." That's fair. I get that. I mean, that's really the only reason I ever go to the movie theaters. Because, like, I don't know, for me, like, theaters aren't necessarily a fun experience, but I'm willing to do them if it's like, if the circumstances are right. I much prefer staying home, or like doing like a more like, just like movie night with friends kind of a thing. I'm so scared the second one was just going to be a cash grab by the studio, but holy crap, the latest one is still top tier. Yeah, I definitely need to see the new one, because I mean, I did actually see a trailer for that one, and it seems like they kept a lot of the things that I liked about the first one, because the art style of the first one was so good. Like the style of animation, everything was top notch. "When we were young, my friends and I could scarcely wait to challenge Bottom's medal. We longed to become warriors. They came and went, but we rarely fought men, mostly beasts. And now we must stand against the Oranir and the Dotharl. You've seen them, taken the measure of them. You believe we can win?" I mean, I don't want him to be like cocky about this. I should moderate expectations. "No, it will not, but it is well that you acknowledge it. A warrior must be brave, but not foolhardy. I will not forget." Alright, no foolhardiness here. I forgot I need to talk to people. You all are distracting in the superhero movies. Orbe? "Ah, it is you. The one who helped the children with their chores. For that I must thank you. Though mayhap I will repay the favor in battle. Yes, I too will fight in the Nodum, though you may not see me. While you and yours contest the Ovu, my comrades and I will devote our efforts to preventing other tribes from interfering. We are few, and we are weak, but we shall do what we can to aid you. Go well, traveler, and if it be the gods' will, let us speak again when the day is done." Oh, that guy's super dead. He's not going to be in Nodum Hour 2. Diligent little warrior. Can I talk to you? There we go. How strange this feeling. The thrill before battle. A battle in which I may die. People die all the time, many of them in their sleep. It's like, alright. The fight will win and we will return to Mol Elo together. People die all the time. That is the most, like, not comforting thing you could possibly say. It's so rude. Yeah. Genki o dashite kudasai. Yes, of course we will. I must have faith. I must have courage. I've not always understood the motives of the gods, but I have accepted their guidance ever since I was a child. If they would have us fight, I must believe they have their reasons. I shall fight with all my might. If it is the gods' will, then we shall win. They are all equally Genki-ified. They're excited. All shall be well. I must have faith in myself and my Yol. It's been many years since the gods bade them all fight in the Nodum. For us, it is the first time. The cartoon says we will win, but will we?
Though we must wear the Oranir, it is the Dotharil who frighten me most of all. I have seen them in battle before. They are not men. They are monsters.
Gasp. Not monsters. So spooky. Cartoon's the last movie we saw in theaters of the Demon Slayer movie. Strom says Cartoon's a weep. Can't imagine what that's like. So you probably watched One Piece live out of One Piece.
Strom. Can't believe it. Strom's a One Piece hater? Wow.
Unbelievable. Can't believe that Strom is just hating on a whole series that hard. Emulin.
Already I sense a change in the people. Their hearts soothed, their resolve strengthened. This we owe to you.
I smile.
We are of the soil, the wind and the water. We are not conquerors. But we are yet the children of Nama. We are yet Xela. We were made for battle, to kill and be killed. We delight not in such things, but let no man doubt that they are in our nature. Flesh, blood, bone. What was given we offer unto the gods as tribute. This day we embrace death, ours and our enemies. So too must you embrace this truth, for this is who we are, who you are become as warriors of the steppe. May the gods guide you to victory.
We are nodding our heads.
All that remains is to wait for daybreak.
Oh, and that'll begin the onset of a duty. Can I just say real quick? 'Cause I think the Nodum happens every year, right? That's what they said. So I'm trying to because based on what we've traveled a good chunk of the Azim Steppe now. We've seen a lot of the tribes. Like most of the tribes, actually, I think every tribe we've seen, there's been like less than 100 people per tribe. Like the Mole are especially small. There's been like maybe 30 people here. And so like if they're doing like a full-scale war every year, like even if it's just for one day, it doesn't seem like that's like a... Like how do they maintain population sizes? Like if their warriors are fighting to the death every single year, that's like... I mean, the Dotharil are slowly withering away to nothing. But like all the other tribes don't seem to be especially for a loss of life, but like it seems like they would be. I don't know. Arson says, Scissor Man. Tom says, not a hater. Arson saying, 100% not a One Piece fan. Arson, I can't believe it. That's 100% is a huge percent of not fan. I was like, give like 300 episodes to impress me and it didn't. That's real generous. Most people give things 3 episodes. Carson kinda hater, but in fact I'll gladly fight about it too. Alright, Carson. I'll take you up on that challenge. Name 2 bad things about One Piece. I dare you. Cartoon says took you One Piece 2 episodes and then gave up. I had to give it a fair shake. I don't know what the population says. Have you seen the size of their towns? Yeah, they're not big. Like, I mean, when you really are like looking at it, like, I mean, to be fair, the Mole is the smallest one by far. But like, there really aren't that many people here in the Azim Steppe. Like, less than 1,000. Like, I would say overall, from what I've like gathered of the region. It just doesn't seem like sustainable for a yearly conflict. Oh, you think you're a real One Piece fan? Then name 5 of them. Yeah, name 5 of the pieces, Carson. Jeez. Actually, I think I've only gotten so far into One Piece, like, I've only seen like 5 of the members. I think there's like 9 of them, aren't there? I haven't even... Like, I'm reading the manga. And I've actually been... I took a break from the manga for the past month. I haven't read it for a while. I'm still I'm still in the middle of Water 7. Because Water 7 has been just the worst arc of the series, and it's been really hard for me to get through. So I've been trying to read it, but also like I'm super not in the mood for it. So I'll force myself to finish it eventually, and then move on to the next arc. But anyhow, Cartoon says the Baduga are strictly only men, and therefore will kidnap men from other tribes for the numbers. But I mean, that's still that still strictly is like the population within the Azim Steppe, though. It's like it's not like they're are they leaving the Azim Steppes to gain more men? I mean, look at this. This is not a dense population area. I don't know. Seems suspicious. Oh, I can name 5. They are 1 atrocious art, 2 filler content, 3 bad arcs. Thanks for reminding me. 4 mistaking the length for quality. 5, by the way, there's no quality. I mean, if you're talking about the anime, sure. Anime is pretty garbagey. That's why I switched to the manga. You ready for battle, Grayson? Level 68. Oh man. Actually, hold on. I'm going to consume vitality. There we go. We proceed. And that's all I know, actually. I generally hear manga better than anime. Yeah. I mean, it's not like 100% guarantee, but generally the closer you are to the source material, the better the story is, I will say.
I see you, soil bearers.
Soil bearers. So rude. Don't do it. They're gonna fight for that dirt. No. What have you done? Oh, wow. Tiny.
The soil has been scattered, and the steppe reborn! Sanctified and unbound, she calls for a new Han!
I think you said that wrong. It's Hagen.
Go forth and claim her, Dothal, and bring death to all who bar your way!
So angry. Again, they're charging into battle with like an army of, what was that, 9 people?
It begins, Grandmother.
Oh boy, we're so excited.
I must say, it's been a while. Is everyone ready?
Yes, definitely.
A samurai is always ready. You shall remember this soon enough once I have taken to the field.
So we take on all comers, and then it's off to Doma. I can't wait. Thank you, my friends. Upon the soil of one and all shall our deeds be inscribed.
Triumph in the Nodum. You and your allies must race from Mol Elo towards the Ovu in the distance, while fending off attacks from other tribes. Also, can I just say, it just occurred to me like how roundabout this whole thing has gotten. Because initially we went to Alamigo to free Alamigo, but then we had to travel to Doma in order to encourage Doma to help us free Alamigo. And now we've traveled to the Azim Steppe in order to convince the Azim Steppe to help us free Doma, to help us free Alamigo, to help us get rid of the Empire. A lot of steps. Now, in order to convince Azim, we have to take part in the Nodum. So we have to beat the Nodum to convince Azim, to convince Doma, to convince Alamigo. Stop the Empire. Why?
What is happening? Once you arrive at the Ovu, you must claim it for the mole. But be warned that the warriors of other tribes can do so as well, and only the first will be crowned dragon. Prevent your opponents from claiming the Ovu and endure their assault to win the Nodum for the mole. So if I lose this, then we just have to
Grant
become...
us favor, O Mother of the Dusk, and to victory guide them all.
Is it canonical that, like, if we lose, we have to wait 1 whole year before trying again? Hope that's the canon. No, what? No, it's... Don't skip cutscene. What do you mean? We got fists to pound. Oh, we're flying. Fly? No, I can't fly. Why could I fly? That'd be silly. Yovu lies to the south. I will lead the way.
Forward! Forward!
So we need to dismount sometimes. This doesn't seem so bad. Okay, so Gosetsu's staying behind. Oh, I guess, yeah, we're just going. Okay. Good luck. Serena of the Laughing Reeds.
Out of my way!
Ooh. Oh, I see. Lisa's staying behind now. Okay. We will prevail. Serena's definitely gonna die at some point, isn't she? You know, we started this on our birds, but we left them pretty quick, it seems like. There it is, the Ovu. We are not too late. This fighting is most fierce. No matter. Charge. Oops. I'm using the wrong skills. There's a lot. There's an awful lot, actually. Oh, the warriors are fighting each other. That's interesting. I just realized that. Of course they would be. I'm gonna stand in this. No one else will. Who dares to challenge the sun? Oh, no, I have to be locked in single combat with Magni. Not man guy. You came, as I knew you would, for you too are a warrior of the steppe. For how much build-up they've had for the Nodum, this has not been so crazy as I would have thought. I salute you, traveler, and you should be honored to face you alone. But the Dothraki will thirst for blood and will suffer no duels. They're like, we're here too. Bear witness, Father Asm. The soil shall drink deep blood this day. Oh no. He's got a rocky hammer.
Rise, brothers of the sun!
I'm guessing the enemies are just going to endlessly spawn regardless.
Know your place!
Hearken to the Chaos Brothers!
So I definitely want to make sure nobody else steals the circle. Nope. Stop it.
In death do our souls sing!
Invulnerable. Probably want to deal with the ads. I'm a good gamer. I know what I'm doing. Nope. Won't do
Bow
that.
down before me!
Nope, won't do that either. I mean, he's almost dead, so I think we've almost... I'm assuming the battle probably doesn't end with just him dying. I mean, he's almost down, though.
The sun cannot be extinguished.
Might as well let those guys fight each other out. I don't think any mole have... Did Serena die? Wait, where did Serena go? No, Lisa's over there. I feel like I definitely want Sadu to stop being alive, though, because Sadu is being a pain. No, whoever's doing that, you need to stop. Ouch.
It's not enough!
Yeah, I figured as much. Can I claim? Maybe I claim? Hey, we did it. This game's easy. Oh, hey, Smo.
The steppe has spoken. Then the Han is.
We have won. The Mole have won. The Dawn Throne is ours.
We did it. All because
We did
Man
it.
Guy sucked.
And you, my friend, you were magnificent. Magnificent and, not a little terrifying.
We killed so many people today. Good job, everyone.
What a strange tale this has become. To think I suffered them to live.
You suck. You make bad decisions.
On your guard, Utun. The wind warns of men in iron.
Utun? I'm not entirely in iron. Oh, hey, it's those guys. Oh, it's all of his name days have come at once. We're all here gathered together for him to fight.
I thought I'd find you here, Eosian! Dearest of all my enemies. Today's the day I finally get to kill you. And then they'll give me a shiny medal and my choice of posting. Bloody perfect it is!
Sounds delightful.
Well, go on then! Kill him! Kill 'em all!
Alright, my first order as boss is I don't want to die.
Dearest of all his enemies, eh? Congratulations. Hearken to me, honored warriors of the steppe. Our enemies intrude upon this sacred ground. Have you yet the strength to oppose them?
No, we're tired. Maybe tomorrow.
You forget to whom you speak, Doman. We are the Undying Ones. We are Dothal.
Not sure
If
about
this
that.
be the will of the mole and their Han, so be it. The sun shall abide by the law of the steppe.
I don't. It's like I have a choice, but this really doesn't change what happens. With me. Apparently, I'm in charge of this. Hooray! More fighting. Who could have possibly foreseen this outcome?
Time to get serious!
Let's not put it to shame.
This blow shall end you!
I definitely want to take this thing out because that's doing a lot of
Mark
damage.
well and learn!
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
For
Damn
you,
it.
father. Let us be about it.
Let naught be left in our wake!
This is going really well. Kind of cool because, like, at first they were fighting against you, and now you can see them use the same abilities to help you.
Heal or die!
Oh, I see. We're just holding off until Sadu finishes the spell. That's easy enough. This has actually been... You fell down like a year ago. Shut up.
But I had you! I had you!
You lost that so thoroughly, though. I don't think we lost a single person on our end.
Impossible! He was there for the taking! What do I have to do?
Don't throw a tantrum. He's still alive. Why are we putting away our swords? We let him get away every time.
I need more men, more weapons, more power!
Why do we let him escape every time?
Ah!
As if we'd lose to the likes of him. And we're only gonna get stronger. Stronger and stronger until we're strong enough to take back everything they stole.
But again, why did we let him run? He exclusively causes problems for us. Like, it feels like it's very much in our best interest to at least capture him, if not just kill him outright. Like, jeez him.
I have kept my promise, Serena. They are yours to command.
Yeah, Serena's the Hatun.
Yes.
Or the Hagen, whatever they call him it. She looks so excited.
Brothers and sisters of the steppe, the Nardum is ended, and we Mol now claim the Dawn Throne.
Mm-hmm.
No demands shall we make of you, save these. Heed our comrades' words, and honor the law of the steppe.
Hmm. Like, it sounds easy, I guess. Probably do that. They're so grumpled. They're like, how dare you? Stupid mole. Your pink outfits. Or yellow
Before I
and
fought
black.
for the Mall, I fought for my homeland, for Doma.
Dumb. And I lost that too.
To Doma, would you have us go to fight your war and win your freedom?
Pretty shady.
Very well. The battlefield matters not, nor else the enemy. In battle do our souls burn bright. And better the mole's law than that of the sun. Arrogant and foolhardy were their pronouncements. Already you and yours show better sense.
We've made one command, which was to leave your home. He's like,
The
I'm gonna...
sun shall answer your call, Doman. Wild as the wind the Otun and her brood may be, but they will deliver you naught. We will deliver you your kingdom.
Just that look he gave her. Just at the start of that sentence. Oh, they're totally gonna kiss before the end of this. You can tell.
Weak and few as we are, the Mol will fight for Doma too, if you will have us.
Ah, no thanks. Wow.
Well then, I believe naught remains but to return to Doma at the head of a Zayla army, my lord. I cannot wait to see the look on Yugiri's face.
Also, there are like 3 tribes in all of like the Azim Steppe, because we only saw like 3 different groups of people during that whole Nodum fight.
Nor I. We shall depart as soon as our forces are assembled and rejoin our comrades. And then, my friends, we shall bring freedom to the people of Doma!
Oh, oh boy. Still really don't like that this is the development of the story. Like, such a... it still feels like such a slimy thing. Like, even Sadhu was like, you're really gonna make us leave our home and go fight your battle? That's really your first command? Like, it's pretty shady. It's no good.
The others have returned as well, it would seem. Go on, they're waiting for you. I do kind of want to do a checky check to see. Look, all 4 of those guys survived. Wait, did everyone live, really? I saw you fight, Grayson. You were incredible. Wherever did you learn to perform such feats? Is everyone in the West as strong as you? Can you teach me? I know. A moment. Just a moment, if you please. This gaping spear wound in my kidney. It vexes me ever so much. Be still, let me set the bone. You're only making it worse for yourself. Not Dorbay and Cocksure. You really might want to get your name legally changed. Not gonna. Almost my legs. Every part of me is tired and sore. Feels as though I could sleep for a fortnight. I've acquired a wound for my trouble, but it will heal with time and care. The children are gathering herbs for a poultice. If the Nodum not ended when it did, I would likely have perished. Thank you. Alright. Did we really, like, did not a singular mole, like, die in the process of that? That's actually really crazy. I guess I could double check the person that is in. Hey, Heat of Battle 2 is now active. Spiffy. Reduced race are now active, apparently, too. Brijeg. From Traveler to Warrior, now at Hagen. What will he become next, I wonder? Serena? We won. We actually won. I mean, you did. If it were not for you. The gods saw fit to return you to us. What of your comrades? Where are they? Ah, super dead. To shreds, even. Two fronts for the girl. Lots of them back in Carson. We can't be friends. What? Lol, I can't believe you would not be friends with Carson because of his horrible, terrible opinions. That Jonathan Joestar's full speeds can't catch him. That tune's Grace now warrior of light war criminal. Just a little bit. It turns out Dothral do not care who they fight as long as they can fight. They are 26, I believe. During the fight, someone used a healer LB3. Okay. So it's TBF to your battle, but the Garleans aren't. That's just bystanders in this land. Well, actually, I mean, that's been the whole thing, is that the Garleans have not done anything to the Azim Steppe. It's not, like, strategically important to them, so they've basically completely ignored the Azim. Up until the point where Grinwhite walked in here as if all his name days had come at once. Is it over some friendships based on bad takes? Unless you really want to open that one up. Yeah, that's exactly how it works, Smo. Everyone knows if you have even one opinion that's different from the other person, you can't be friends ever. If the internet's taught me anything, is that if you can't agree on everything, then you must be bitter enemies to the very end. That is the only way. Anything else would be cowardly. It's only for bad One Piece takes. I don't care about anything else. Because they tried and the Zayla fought them and they gave up. Did they actually try? I feel like, at least like from what I read, is like they literally just haven't tried to mess with this place at all. Like there's nothing valuable here for them. And they know the Zayla would make it a fight, so they just haven't bothered yet. But and Smo says game over. Is that a dab emote? Smo, I'm gonna have to say we're not friends anymore. You've done something I disagree with. That cannot be. Your Imperial friend has truly impeccable timing. Had he come even a few moments earlier, he might actually have stood a chance. In any event, that is 2 battles won in a single day, which, by my reckoning, gives us twice the cause to celebrate. But first, I pray you grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to freeing my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire. I am in your debt. Of course, if all goes to plan, this is likely to be the first of many such debts. Yet, I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, out of gratitude to the Kami for seeing fit to send you hither. Ooh, Black Mage hat. That'll be useful when we become a Black Mage. I'll definitely do before the end of the year 2027. Gozetsu?
Yeah, everyone seems to be alive pretty good. So now I'm now your enemy because you're right, because FF12 is boring. Also, hello everyone. Cool Air, I say hello to you. And I also say, how dare you? 12 is still the best Final Fantasy game by far. I don't know, 10-2 is pretty good. I always go back and forth. Because Final Fantasy 12 is fantastic, but 10-2 is just a good time. So that's a coin toss. I'll grant you that. Oh, thank goodness I was counting the streams. Apparently I have accurate takes on One Piece, and it turns out the delusional call them bad and meanie face. I can't believe you do that, you meanie face. And maybe it's me, maybe I'm out of touch. It's the children who are wrong. Carson. Carson, I agree with you. I just don't think the opinions are objective. Was it FF12 is just bad Star Wars? Smo, the problem with that is that assumes that regular Star Wars is good, which I would actually have some words about, because I don't know that Star Wars has been worth it for a while. It's a whole thing. Carson says, but 12 had Judge Magisters and crazy awesome summon lore. No, the summon lore was great, and honestly, the fight, like, I don't know how, like, people always talk about, like, oh, it's just an auto battle system. Like, I felt like the fights in 12 were like so satisfying. Like, I did I can't remember what it's called, but like, there's the 100 floor challenge you can do. It's like not canonical to the game, so it's like a side thing you can access from the menu. And one of my favorite, bestest accomplishments I've ever done is the final floor that is fighting 6 of the Magisters all at once. And I managed to do it. I didn't cheese it the way the strategy guide was saying you had to do it. I fought them legit and won. And I felt so proud of myself for being cool. So that mean, to be fair, it's copying the good Star Wars. Sometimes the greatest like Star Wars. I'm really over Star Wars. Like there's too much Star Wars these days, and I just can't be bothered to get into all of it. Like, I liked the Clone Wars. I haven't seen the Bad Batch or Rebels. I've heard good things about it, but I just don't know if I care enough to watch those. I haven't cared about the movies in a long time. A long time. Like, maybe ever. I don't know. But based on Gray's anime takes, I def take a moment to look up stuff first. Shush. My opinion's great. And there's auto battle. If you specifically just make it auto battle just because you could doesn't mean you had to. That's what's bad at 12. Vaughn and Pinello. I mean, I will agree that Vaughn and Pinello have nothing to do with the story at large. I think they would have been really good, like, tutorial characters to play with. Like, up until, like, I don't know, maybe like hour, like, I don't know, like the first like 3 or 4 hours of the game, they're relevant. But I think the focus should have shifted from thenceforth to, and actually that's really what it should have been, is like, it really should, like, based on like the part of the game, like, it really should have shifted the focus to like that, like who the main character is at that point, because making Vaughn the main character the whole time really didn't make sense, because so much of the game revolves around like Ash, and there's a lot of really significant parts for like Balthier and Bosch. And I guess, I mean, I don't know, Fran may not have been super relevant either, but she hangs out with Balthier, so she gets a pass. And also, Fran's probably the best character in Final Fantasy ever. And I will hear no disagreement. Or if you didn't like potential for auto battle, then just don't do auto battle. This is Vanilla Death, but who's Vaughn? Did you watch Star Wars Visions? I have not seen Star Wars Visions, actually. I've heard good things about it, and so I may watch that eventually. And there really was Bosch, Ash, and Balthier's story versus Bosch. Yeah, I think Bash or Bosch. Von Ralsenberg of Dalmasca. iTunes, they were added because someone thought they needed a young protagonist to get people to get into it. I mean, that's really what a lot of it is it's like, oh yeah, well, it's got to be a foolhardy youth who's just living life free and easy. That's what the kids want these days. iTunes is ye. I'm sorry for causing this tangent. It's all good, Claire. What was I doing? Talking to Hian. Ian has what can best be described as a grin of a sort. Hey, I get a stinky ether current for this, though. Ah, but it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let's go and greet Temulin Hatun. We go to greet Temulin Hatun. Making sure to pronounce it really, really correctly, just for you. Gosetsu. Oh, mayhap you should speak with the Hatun instead of me. That is why we're here, it is not. Please. If everyone is alright, or alive at least. Yeah, they're pretty alive.
Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance. It marked the moment of your triumph. In that instance, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nodum, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Yeah, they all did survive. Sweet. Some were more gravely wounded than others. None were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more.
Actually, I wonder, just as an aside, would that dialogue have changed if somebody had died? Like, if somebody's, like, health bar had gone all the way to 0? Like, is it possible for Serena to die without it, like, resulting in an automatic game over? Oh, Serena's talking to me. Okay.
It is not too much of an imposition, but would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those with whom you shared the battlefield.
I already talked to them, though. They're all just whining about their wounds. Like, oh, I got stabbed, oh, boo-hoo. I got shot with an arrow in my knee, and I can't be an adventurer anymore.
For the molten triumph of the Nodum will be the aid of outsiders. The steppe will not soon forget this day. Please, it would mean a great deal to the others for you to go speak with them again. Alright, I will.
Easy. I really can't roll my eyes any farther into my skull, right? So disrespected. What are you talking about? Cartoon. I'm making sure to really emphasize the important letters in your name. Blair says no one dies in FF14 ever. It's true. Except Archfont, he did. I don't know. I think he'll come back. We don't know for sure that he's gonna be dead forever. Your legs and everything's sore. Yeah, that's right. Talked to you already.
Really shouldn't. I mean, I'm glad you're alright, but we had our own reasons for fighting, and it feels wrong to be thanked for that.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Ian?
The pleasure and the pain that can only come in the wake of a battle. I know it well. Glad you're having a good time.
How long it has been since I last saw young men and women celebrating a hard-fought victory. Let us pray we enjoy a similar sign in Yonsha soon. Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Ordinary and the Dotharl. We won. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fears I had never known. But then I saw you charge with Serena and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Ovu and were declared Kraken. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. I say, would you be willing to show us again?
Yeah, ooh. Stop. / Victor. I can spell victory pose. That's a pretty good victory pose. I missed the spot I needed to be in. Son of a... Do I need to, like... Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure I don't have to, like, click on the spot. Okay, I just have to be standing in it. You got a twofer pose. / VICTRO. How do I spell? Posse. I celebrate victory. See? They get it. That cheeky grin. Like, my bone is still broken. I can see it's exposed through my shin.
That's the stuff of legends. That's the Hagen in all his splendor. Praise be to the Hagen and to the gods for guiding him to us. Glory to the Kagan and his comrades, forever and ever, 100 years. The Kagan. We did it. We're heroes, guys. Pluses slash V pose works too. I think V pose is something different, isn't it? Wouldn't that be for like doing like the peace sign? Mostly just resting. Just Teleji lives in the onsen in Fugane. No, we all know that Teleji's just biding his time. He's gonna come back stronger than ever. We all know this. There's this okay dinner time, let me just be lurking around. No problem, Claire. What says Yazael? Yazael's just skiing. It's from Seth Goodnom. Yeah, everyone just went to the farm to take a break, you know? You can also press up arrow when in the chat box have to autofill the last thing you said. Interesting. Karina. Ah, Grayson. I'm told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words do not seem sufficient. Wow, it's a stick. This is a Morin Cure. Cure. Caro. Call it an MK. A traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest heroes, like Bottom and Chaka, are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it, but even if not, you may look on the Morin Cure and remember this time, this place, as we will when you hearken to the music. Wow. Is this an occasion where, like, if I was a bard, I would have automatically started playing it? Special instrument of the same steps to Magic Zayla tribes. Let's see them working together. Tail here, styling them respectively. I could just sell it. Kind of like a shamisen. He goes, that's it. The child and the father, the student and the master. All men need an ideal for which to strive. For? I think they love you, Grayson. They really, really love you. And not you, Lise. Don't try to steal my glory. May you treasure them more and core for years and years to come. A new day dawns, and with it new challenges. Right, here we go. Lord Hian's eyes are filled with determination. Uh-oh. Flowey's probably lurking nearby. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You all right? To whom much is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourselves so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the autumn, and you who saved my Lord Hian from certain death? Dome is in your debt, and will ever be a friend of them all. And we to you, Gozetsu. We can't wait to become tyrants. Get a whole year of bossing around that stupid man guy. Thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yansha with all haste, the passage to the south of the Dusk Zone would offer the most direct route. The Dothraki sealed it with their magics during the Doman Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there were a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Dothraki Ka. But before that, might we visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. I gave him the what for. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be very happy to see us so soon after we beat him. Don't worry. Temulin says you probably won't die. Nama made us for war, Lise. Ever since we came into this world, we have fought. In the Nodum, blood was shed and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson, and Zayla wept. But crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning. We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nodum is the Nodum. What comes after is what comes after.
We all definitely believe that's what happens.
If you say so. The Dawn Throne first, then. Yes, and I shall accompany you.
So do you guys like have to push the Othanari like off the edge of the top of the Bowl City and then claim it for your own? You have to like live there for the year. Bujig. Busy preparing to make an offering.
Like always, the light of the stars to guide you in the dark, but none need walk alone.
Sure thing, boss. Oh, this guy really wore his squeaky shoes to work. And now Gray needs an FC room to display it. An Ordoniri. I said that probably. You can't prove that I didn't say it right. Can I just teleport?
It worked.
I'm so smart. I just realized there's a map compass in the top right corner of my screen. I don't think I've ever used that once this whole game. I always just like pull up the square map. I've never looked at the compass. And Hatoon's been not skipping leg day. That's respectable. Go Zetsu.
There are fewer here than I remember.
That's because you killed them all, Gozetsu.
I just hope we do not find a most radiant friend in a foul mood.
Karina?
I've been quite intimidating before, but perhaps it'll be easier this time. Now that we're the boss. Just like that, eh? Not that I expected them to put up a fight.
Actually, I'm curious, if are there like legit less people? Doesn't seem like there's less people around. Seems the same as ever.
Stinky quest.
I'll do the stinky quest after this other quest. iTunes says Batu is missing. I mean, I think in order for Batu to be missing, we would have to be missed first. Man guy. Voice acting.
The sun is disinclined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming.
Humble as ever.
Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azum, and you are not. Your triumph in the Nodum does not raise you to such heights.
I mean, I can command him to, like, lick his own toes if I wanted to. He has to listen to everything I say, right?
Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nodum. Some idiot with a katana sliced open his ribs. His hurts are grave, and he requires rest, but he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours. Such pity does not become a dragon. We are not allies, traveler, far from it. The Nodum will come again, and with it our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the mole?
I mean, maybe. Like, it does look like a nice chair.
Nay, the mole are beholden to the will of the gods, and they will not have us reside here. The Oranir and the Buduga may remain. We are for Yangsha, and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Ironmen. I remember our pact. Sound the call, and the Oranir will answer. Full glad am I to hear it. We have preparations to attend to. We will send for you soon. Ah, the gods are kind. I am sure the Oranir will prove a great boon in the days to come. It's like... Poor man guy. So grumbled. Saying really rude things about him, he could tell. Of the dusk, maiden gentle and ethereal, dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. Look into my eyes, child. See you, Azim. Are you my Nama? We all turn over. She's like, huh? I know not of what you speak, brother Magni, but I am certain you are mistaken. Fight.
He's like, oh man, I thought you were my girlfriend.
We should get going. Right now.
So how much, like, Magni x Sadu fanfic is out there? Is there, like, tons? Like, is that, like, its own category on the 14 fiction site? Daidu cool. Only men may be of the Buduga, such as the gods will, and so we take from others fresh blood to sustain our tribe. Alas, as our strength wanes, so too does our ability to sustain ourselves. Alliances become necessary, such as ours with the Oranir. We two are allies now, I suppose, but who can say what the morrow will bring? Man guy? Am I fated to live my life as a sun without a moon? Is there no Nama for me? So sad. Rom says, not as much as you'd think, but more than you'd want. Strom, I don't know if you understand how much I might want that. And how much would be a satisfying amount. Although I gotta say, I think Final Fantasy XIV fiction, or like fan fiction, is not terribly appealing to me, because I can only assume it's got so much like self-insert OCs, like just like unbelievable amount of self-insert OCs, like the worst level of fanfic that there is. We all can agree. And they, where did I? Where the heck is that? It's so far away. I got time for that. I need to do this stinky quest real quick. I just thought it would probably burn most of them. Loading error. So when I just joined too. Hey, loading error. We're discussing the most important part of Final Fantasy XIV, which is the ship fix. How you doing? Or this is me. I'm the self-insert. I said, oh yeah, there's tons of OC. Warrior of Light X everyone fit. Of course, the Warrior of Light's the perfect, like, blank canvas for everyone's needs. Comes quietly to himself as he works. What he isn't counting. Ah, a man not of the steppe. How unusual. Were it that I had the time, I would take you around and acquaint you with our small settlement. Alas, as the Ornir's only culinarian, time is a rare commodity. I must keep all 50 of our warriors fed. Thankfully, now that the meat has been cut and the entrails soaked, all that is left for me to do is... I'm out of sheep's milk. This is a disaster. If I leave to milk sheep now, I will fall behind on cooking, and the starved masses are sure to lynch me upon their return. I'm loath to have to ask you this of you, especially since we are virtual strangers, but might you fetch me some milk? About 3 pails should suffice. On the other side of our encampment is a Sorokan. You need to receive her permission first to approach the sheep. Oh boy, guys. This is going to be the best quest of the game so far. There's a sheep. I didn't even realize a sheep was an option for milking. We're learning so much together. We're learning about Final Fantasy ship fix. We're learning about how to milk a sheep. I mean, we're really just everything you could ever want in a stream, I think. Strong says Sonic is hands down the worst OC fandom, but yeah, 14 is up there. I mean, but Sonic fanfic is exclusively great. There's never been bad Sonic fanfic. We can all agree to this. Legend says I've seen Americ X Harsh Font. George! No, he died. There was nothing I could have done to save him. It was the first thing I heard when I joined his Final Fantasy fanfiction. You're in the right place, loading error, don't worry. You're sitting depressed now. There's everything can be milked. Cool air. You're optimistic, I respect that. I like a person with a can-do attitude.
Messaging sent you that he would ask an outsider of all people to do his work for him. The man has not a shred of common sense. Any road, the sheep are just over there. Feel free to take as much milk as you need. We can milk fattened sheep.
The milking begins. This is obviously Americ X Estinian is pretty popular. Fair, fair. And honestly, can I just, like, as an aside, I'm not even remotely surprised that, like, BL fanfic would be a popular category. Like, that doesn't shock me in the least. Like, there's that person like redacted, X redacted. Ooh, that is a good one, Cooler. I have to agree. I assume. Essugen, I have brought you the milk of 3 sheep.
Ah, you showed up in the nick of time. You brought the sheep's milk, right?
I have 3 pails of milk. And cherish them.
Bless you, my friend. From our foods to our tea, we use this milk for nearly everything. That is why I must maintain a constant watch over my supplies. This, however, is something that has become increasingly difficult to do of late. The number of hungry mouths I must feed grows by the day. But I remain our only culinarian.
That's a sad story.
Gasp. Is this agent bothering you? Do not pay him any heed. He is inconsequential to our tribe. Man is nearly 40, yet the only thing he'd probably wield is a ladle.
That's so rude. He's making you delicious foods.
Kazuku's right. I'm feeble, weakest among our brothers. It should come as no surprise, then, that here, in a tribe where your standing hinges solely upon how strong you are, I'm afforded little respect. When everyone else is out hunting, I'm left here to cook whatever they brought back from their last excursion. While most Erenir would claim that all brothers under our most radiant brother Magni are equal, nothing could be further from the truth. I wish to be stronger, strong enough to prove to them that I am not worthless. I need more milk. Yes, many more pails of milk. Say, might you agree to help me with my cooking on occasion? It would afford me the time to train and earn my place among the other warriors.
I'm not mad.
Haha, you certainly know how to brighten a man's day. Thank you, Master... Grayson. It is good to finally be able to put a name to your face.
I'm guessing if I had culinarian... If I had the culinarian class, I could get more things with him. I know, just right now, chasing rainbows. Estrogen gives you pleading look you know altogether too well. He demands more milk. He needs it for his duties, not for anything weird that he may do in his tent at night. Well, says you still as popular too, of course. It's not just the men. Not the men. Your Twitter feed must be much different than mine. Let's see if I were this guy, I'd just spit in everyone's food who disrespects me. That's like that's like a rule. You never disrespect the chef because you never know what he's gonna do to your food. You be doing anything in the back kitchen, you never would know. So honestly, jokes and you didn't use Twitter. There's never any of the people who feed you. So I said not just the iTunes says Strom, that's a self-report. Strom's like, I gotta go. Oh no.
That was a shite. What the...
is that so shiny? What is that? It's supposed to be grass, right? Why is that so... I've enabled virtual mouse mode. I did not want this. Oh no. L, B, and R. I don't know what that was, but that was the worst. I'll never find that mode again, even when it's most desperately needed. Oh, the shininess is gone. It was so weird. It must have been like the moon, it like was just the right angle. Super weird. Larry having fun. Wait, is that a real person? That's an NPC doing a dance? Doesn't seem fair. Why can't I do cool dances? Hi, Hatun and Gremlin Tiny. What was I doing? Oh, I have to run for 1.5 miles. That's right. Actually. Azim step. Okay, there's 2 more jobs I would have to do. Herbal Rain and I mean, I guess if I... Because I have to go over there anyway, so I could do that one. I mean, maybe I'll just run over here real quick. I might as well just hurry up and get these stinky ether currents, right? So that everyone stops being angry at me. Because I know all you ever do is get mad at me. You're all so grumpy and rude. Y'all know this is true. Mashag. That tune says it's raining gray. That can't be right. I would have seen it. So there was an Aussie story about somebody asking for it to be spicy, and what they had wasn't spicy enough, so 3 culinary rivers later they were screaming for water. Of course there was. Which is there was. There's I am having fun, thanks for asking. Good job, Claire. Words are very unnecessary. Machag is not in the best of spirits. Hello, traveler. As it happens, some of the local Kestiri merchants have been dealing with a problem involving your kind of late. Kestiri? I heard that name. Reunion is run by the Kestir. It will not do any favors to displease them. The tribe is famed for its dislike of speech. They believe that all words are merely lies. The Kestiri way is to show your intentions through your actions. Nothing else shall suffice for them. And yet a merchant from a far-off land has recently appeared in Reunion, trying to force the Kestir to trade by using the very words they despise. Ignorance is no excuse. I've seen others attempt to explain the local customs to him. However, it matters not what anyone says if you will not listen. I'd appreciate if you were to take responsibility for this buffoon. No doubt he's still in the Khan's tent, harping on. Oh boy. Gotta go talk to the Kestir. Kestir? Kodota? Kestir girl furls her brow, willing guests go to leave her in peace. It appears she is the one in charge of
water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water.
Thought I had that lowered, but apparently not. Yes, I shall take water. Thank you. Oops. Hey. Oh, there's still sound. That was weird. Just got quiet. You friggin'? Seems like a Castillo tribe's man. He welcomes your reunion with a smile. On the verge of saying something. Gasp! Don't do it. Yeah, I've achieved my purpose in this room. Good job loading error. Uh-oh. Smo did the thing. Oh no, it's the thing. I'll blame Smo. He said the magic incantation and released it. I wish the... Oh, did I have frozen. Nope, I'm there. Why am I? Whatever. I need to figure out a way to like, because like my box isn't big enough to contain my glory, and my glory is cut off by the invisible edge of the universe. I don't know how to make it bigger than it is. It's a sad problem. I need to talk to Yasko. No one talks like Yasko, sings a song like Yasko. Anyway.
I don't suppose you'd fancy taking part in this conversation anytime soon, would you? If I've done something to displease you, you need only tell me. Just who would you happen to be? You're here to trade, then you'll have to wait your turn. I arrived first.
Like, they don't talk, you idiot.
What's that? You're not a merchant? Well, are you aware of the funny customs these Castillo have? Apparently words aren't much use, only actions will do.
She nods her head.
I was told as much by members of other Arby tribes, but I just can't bring myself to believe it. How can one run a market if they refuse to speak? Regardless, it does not appear that I stand to gain much from continuing to rely on speech. If even a fellow outsider such as yourself is telling me to follow the Castiri customs, I suppose it is high time I acquiesced. Now that I think of it, you're not a competitor. Would you perhaps be interested in working with me? Seek me out if you'd like to hear more.
I don't want to work with this guy. Loading her says I shall go now. This is I gotta think outside the box. So it says your glory is massive and circumcised. Gosh. Everyone knows that the universe cannot fully contain my presence. This is but 0.02% of my power. Unless this is poor glory.
Oh, it's been an eternity since I last had the chance to talk to a fellow traveler. The name's Gasco. I belong to the East Aldernaud Trading Company, and I've been stationed in the Far East for a while now. I used to work at our Kugane office until a short while ago. Word has it, it won't be long before Doma fully escapes the Empire's grasp. Very few merchants are going to pass up such a good opportunity to trade with a newly independent nation. I've always been a pioneer myself, and decided that I'd make certain I was the first to explore this new potential trade partner. I brought bags full of foreign goods to impress the locals with. Yet despite this, I'm unable to convince them to even talk to me. Never mind take a look at my wares. Only the new harrowing obstacles I have overcome just to be here. Countless levies paid to pirates, daring escapes from fearsome bandits and beasts. I could go on forever. What was my reward? The icy stare of a Castiri woman. Until today, I had never met a lady that thought me anything but a charming gent. He really does talk a lot, by the way.
He's not quite as bad as the guy from the monk quest. This is pretty bad.
As it seems, I alone am not up to the task. I wish to ask for your aid, knowledgeable adventurer. If you help me convince them to trade, I promise you untold discounts on everything I have for sale.
I'm stunned at its generosity.
No need to be so alarmed, friend. I merely wish for you to help me learn about Castiri customs. I would not dream of asking you to threaten them, or force you to help me with my work. Their culture is unlike anything I have encountered thus far. If I am to get anywhere, I must study all of the customs and deities that govern their day-to-day lives. Only then do I stand a chance of convincing them to trade. This information shall doubtless be equally valuable to you on your travels. Why, if I weren't such a humble man, I would demand you show your gratitude to me for giving you this opportunity.
Great words are very unnecessary. We've done it. The quest is complete.
Yes, Scott?
Raring to get started with his studies. Words are trivial. Okay, I think somebody told me that if a quest has a picture attached to it, it's a more significant quest. Like it has like more lore or more story than like the average quest. And so generally the ones with pictures are worth doing. See, this is a stinky quest. No picture. Not even worth considering. Kamachag will have to suffer in silence. Uto? Also stinky quest. Uto can wither away in silence and misery. But we got the thing we needed. I think. It's so far away. Alright. Well, we're gonna dragon our way over to victory. Sea of Blades. Oops. Don't touch me. They joined EXP bonus. I don't want it. He is the person with sheeps. They die. Discover new location. Nama's retreat. The Dusk Throne? Why didn't anybody tell me about the Dusk Throne? That sounds so cool. Way better than the Dawn Throne. Bunch of nerds. How do I get up there? Tell me your secrets. Oh, this is where we are all spies. I get it. Can I be a spy? Seen to the distance. Can I blow them from here? Is it possible? Hey guys. How do I whip it out and blow them? On a blow dart. Blow gun, whatever. I'm all asleep. What is happening with all the... Anyway. Claire says, Eric, the guy from Monk Quest, is at least smart. It's true. Ones with pictures have more in-depth story, but also are usually longer too. This is why you complain your map is in quest markers. Shush. Olive, don't worry about it. Also, did anybody else notice a bunch of hearts floating out of the chat box? Maybe I'm just seeing things. Mousy? Mousy, the 7 worries. Haunted by his past. 7 whole worries. It is not often we have travelers in Dotharal Ka. There is something I would ask of you, if you have the time. My name is Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords. I am a reincarnation of a master swordsman. They say he was so fast with a sword it was as if he wielded 7 blades. Indeed, he was well respected. However, I struggle to believe I am he. No matter how much I practice, my swordsmanship improves not. I would like you to ask around the village. Find out if I truly am who they say. If there is a secret concerning my previous life, they will not tell me, no matter how much I ask. Oh no, he's so sad and worried. The Tharly Warrior? Stinky quest. Also, Child's Play is an overrated horror movie. At least the new ones. Oh, says, yes, I see the floating hearts. Claire says, I noticed that too, it's annoying. Was it your Nama? He says. That's this guy. Oh, this quest is hilarious here if you're like finishing it in the future. But like go into like the whole sequence of it. You could definitely do that eventually. That Mousy. He always happens to run off somewhere when I try to help him with his training. He does his name a disservice. Wait, so he's not even training that hard. He's running off before he even starts. That's already sounds like failure. Mergen. And Kishlich. It's like the Kishlich first. You do not believe Mousy to be the reincarnation of a swordsman? Nonsense. There were no other Dotharal born the year Mousy passed. The previous Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords was a true warrior. His swordsmanship was unmatched. I cannot believe he would not be reincarnated. Maybe. What are you saying? Of course his name is correct. He may be clumsy with a blade at the moment, but he'll improve in time. I hear that the previous Mousy also struggled when he first picked up a sword. All he needs to do is train. Mungling. Mousy, they all say you're being a pansy. You need to suck it up. Were you able to learn aught? I gesture with a hand. I see. I am exactly as they say. Thanks for your help. You look like you could hold your own in battle. How did you grow so strong? I had a teacher. I mean, technically speaking, considering I'm currently playing the samurai class, I did have a teacher. That is not incorrect. Well, behind every strong warrior, there's an equally strong teacher. No doubt I too would benefit from some guidance.
Training alone is only so effective. I ask you to teach me. I can think of no better way to make myself stronger. You need not answer right away.
Free bird. The Azim slow step.
Free bird, yeah.
Anyway. Sakina, study your technique. Does it work?
Yes. Foolish, unwalking peasants must fear me now.
I can be up to the tops.
I discovered a new location. Yes.
You all must respect me more now. Aha. Finally, I can look down on people, as is my right. There we go. Oh, this is great. I almost said a bad word. I really I really was like on the verge of like, there's the word I want to say that I shouldn't say. Hold on. I was like really struggling to find a different word. That means the reputation would have been in the gutter. Blair says, you had a teacher, then you killed him. The point is, I was taught. Perhaps that teacher made a mistake of teaching me too well because I used it against him. Atune says I refuse. You can get that last aetherite this raid and bring you to. There's nothing there though. There's an aetherite up on the cliffs on the left side of the map. Adventure time. Yeah, I kind of assumed that the Nodum was going to be over by that aetherite crystal. Like, is that aetherite like their way of compromising for like, oh, people probably need to go to the Dotharl now and again, but there's no real lore reason for the Dotharl to have a crystal powering still. And what is this? Like, what is this village? It's like empty. Is this like part of like Doro Elo? This is probably like part of like a future thing, right? Like there's probably like some lore way to find out more about this. Legend says no, it doesn't mean but if you don't have a gatherer, there's no point. Also exactly. For you it is empty. Also exactly. Atune says I see lots of stuff. I don't know. I think this is pretty much this is a big old nothing burger. I think you guys are lying. This is about a barren wasteland, bereft of opportunity for all gatherers. To say anything is there would be an absolute insult to my ability to play games. Also, I saw a cave down here, and I want to go inside the cave. I sense adventure. Discovered a new location. I see secrets. It's a friendly friend. Matanga. Yeah, he missed. Yo. They're kind of cool though. Discovering new locations now. Oh, it's so easy to navigate the map when you have it flying. I actually almost explored the whole map now. Look at me being good at games. And you all didn't believe in me. Can't believe you. I'll show you. I broke it. Okay, and then there's one more spot over this way. Oh, that's probably actually where we need to go anyway. Let me just do this first. Ah, more decrepit camp. Nothing to be seen there. Where do I need to go? This way. This way? This way. I know where I'm going. Well, it's the same. Blair says, looks very interesting to me. I got that dance I was doing there. Blair says. Huh? Sure. Whatever you say. Guys, you better not be smack talking my ancestral homeland. This is naked elephant people in a cave. Blair says, imagine that. Trump says, we believed in this eventuality. We only took a base game in X-Pac to and noticed the ads. The ads? Wait, what ads? I like how the Empire never really invaded the steppes. They looked at the lack of resources and the insane power level of the people who lived there and said, not worth it. I mean, it's true.
The dry wind from the desert reminds me of home. As daunting as I found it to speak with Brother Magna, it is nothing compared to the fear I feel at the thought of approaching Sadu Khatun. Got something stuck in your throat, Serena? Kian? Ah, Dotharl. Ah. Better late than never. How long has it been since they gave Gesser to the sands? What left of him now, I wonder?
Sadu?
The Hagen and his warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you on our journey south, bound for Yansha, where our comrades await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nard? Many were wounded, some few to the death. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again.
She's like, hi.
And mayhap one who went before them also. Gesser's seed has quickened in his lover. When the child is born, we shall see who waits behind its eyes. Gasp.
A quickening?
Already we must look to the next Nodum. We must grow strong of body and mind, and your war will help us do so. Say the word and we will fly to the field. That I have no doubt, for you are Dotharl.
But she like fold her arms all cool kid style.
There is one more thing we'd ask of you. The magics you used to seal the passage to the south. Will you unmake them? If that be your wish. When next we come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Nada. And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. What less would be a disappointment.
Ha ha ha, we're all friends now. Sadu?
Do not fail to call on us, Hagen. A reigning prince and his little yellow band will not kill half as many Ironmen as we do Tharl.
Char?
I've never been a mother. It is a strange feeling to carry another in one's own flesh. I cannot wait to welcome the child into this world and meet the warrior within.
Sure thing. Whatever you say, boss lady, sir. Being able to fly is the best thing ever. Imagine not being able to fly. What a sad time that would be. Oh, the big cow. My controller, thank you. XP bonus. Iran. Who would need such things? I'm just gonna do it. It's over on this. Oh, I discovered a new location. Okay, I didn't realize that they were all the same, but they are. Gar says, oh, the quickening. Gar says, that baby kicking can only be once as clear.
I dare say that woman's never known a single regret. I envy her. This path leads back to Yangsha, back to Doma and the others. So easy to forget why we're doing all this.
Yeah, because it's really roundabout and silly.
I will miss this place, but my heart belongs to Doma. The steppe and her people will always be dear to me. on account of I having made them all my slaves. Serena? We're waiting in the rain. Still waiting. Waiting for what? Sadu Hatun has done her part. This passage will deliver you to Doma. It is here we must part ways until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Serena, and tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. She nods her head. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. It's a red, wait, is this a banner of the Mole Tribe? It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma, or your homeland, Lise, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The Mole place their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in the Nadum, blood will be shed, your lands engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yet, as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life, there is liberation. Thank you for your prayers, Serena. We shall remember them. Until we meet again. Ah, she's so short. I just realized. Yay, we're friends now. We did it. There's some more stuff for housing you can't use. You don't know that. Maybe I have a nice house and you've never just seen it. Mole banner. Neat. We did it. Crimson Footprints. Lise? Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us back at the House of the Fierce. I wonder what Yugiri will have to say when we tell of our adventures. The hour of reckoning. The time has come for Lord Hien to return to Doma. Also, says he could buy a room in the FC house. Hatun says Lamau. Hatun says homeless gray. Nuh-uh. I could totally have a home. I think there's a quest I need to complete to be able to buy a house. Cause I think I tried to buy a room and it wouldn't let me. I think I'm like not a high enough rank or something. I don't know. It was weird. Time has come for Lord Hien to return Doma. Right then, to the House of the Fierce. With me, my friends. Hooray, for RP purposes, I shall at least travel across this line. Othard. I discovered a new location. Oh, that's right, this area. And yeah, I really never did explore very much of it, did I? At least, like, there wasn't much I could explore, I don't think. House of the Fierce, unattuned. Go, Lise. Remind me, what part of Yorkshire is this again? Oh, this air that fills my breast. These sounds which resound in my ears. I am home. A lot of ghost horses around here. It'd be kind of infestation. I've not used this road before, but I recognize this place. House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Why can't we ever travel together? Watch out, there's a rainbow tiger. Guys. Oh, I stopped being able to fly. What is this? What is this terrible lag? That's not right. Let's see. We're lurking. We're looking for some kind of a green ball.
It'll give us all that we hope and dream for. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. Cool story. I think I'm accidentally going the right way because I'm so smart. Oh, it is like really rainy. Like I'm having a hard time seeing the screen very well. Is there a way to like turn off the rain effect? Shut up, tiger. Can't catch me. You won't get a single one of my toes. Who are you? The House of the Fierce? Oh, this is straight up an entrance option. Oh, that was not open before. Don't lie to me. Somebody fixed that? I'm sure they did. Oh, it is fixed. Who did this? I should really close up that door. That is not good. Hold on. Okay, the roof is open. I was like, how is there rain in here? But there is a possibility for it. Needs to be repaired. Okay. And I guess officially the House of the Fierce is just part of the map now. I think it was like its own instanced area before. But now it looks like it's just part of the world, as it were. Because yeah, there's a bunch of all these ridiculous player characters running around in here, taking up space. Oh, did I pass by the... I somehow skipped by somebody I needed to talk before I could actually come here. Damn it. If I could let you into a room in my house. Oh, thanks, Claire. It's good you crossed the line for RP purposes, says Carson. And you can't fly again. Lolly, you're so rude. I shall remember this. Oiteoku. When there was an item you could use. Use the compass. No, you can't turn the weather off. This is... If only there was like... I really do just have to like look for the stupid green balls and just find them out here somewhere, huh? I just hope I get lucky. Huh, I didn't realize there was another entrance. Here we are. I wonder if they all are gathered inside, waiting, perhaps expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall do what I shall have to do. Oh, and we're zoomed ahead, apparently.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Hmm?
Lord Hien.
Gasp.
Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Trust me, he did not do anything to help.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me.
Mostly me.
Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphino and Alice Levieux, I presume. I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
But now you have to guess who is who. Choose carefully.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen.
Ooh.
The Blue Kojin, too, have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
Oh.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
What a shocker.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hien. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
Oh no.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Gasp.
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
Suspiciously so.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
I'll be confident. Victory will soon be ours. I do a fist pounding.
The Han has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue.
I think he mispronounced that.
In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
We all nod our heads. We did it. Allah only speaks the truth. All your truth hurts, though. It cuts like unto a knife. There's his ego much. Only as much as is deserved. This is a great violence. Strom says you do only more reason to play. Don't worry, Strom. I promise you that I shall someday be a black mage. And mayhaps it'll even happen before the next expansion of this game drops. We'll see. Yugiri?
Not that I doubted you for a moment, but I am relieved to see him returned.
Yagoro?
Lord Hien has returned! Lord Hien has returned! And together we will drive the Imperials out of Doma once and for all.
Sure.
Hien?
No time to soak it in. We have work to do. Alright. I'll soak in plenty, don't you worry. I'm an expert soaker. Gozetsu.
All is in place. We need but commit to action, see it through to the end.
Alize, you're standing out in the rain, you're gonna get wet.
Alfino has been hard at work devising our strategy to seize Doma Castle. I'm sure he'll be happy to share the details with you all shortly.
Ooh. Controller? Where is Alfino?
Hiding.
Being sneaky somewhere. Oh, I know he's the person you talked to for the quest. Please!
So, have we got a plan? Tell me someone's got a plan.
So I figure we're like right about the level 66 quest, right? Which means we're over halfway through Stormblood, if my math is correct and such.
Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Grayson. Ah yes, there is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alize and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetheryte here to its former glory, and I am pleased to inform you that we succeeded. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with an anima like you, at least.
Yeah, specifically for me and not really anyone else, but you know. Wait, didn't that used to be that there was like a limit to how many times you could use an Aetheryte crystal per day or something? I feel like I heard that once, that there used to be like old game mechanics that limited it. Says 8.0 like mage. Just yep, as a black mage you can stand and stuff and experience all the violence firsthand. No one will think you're playing badly. Also sound like you said bees. Bees? This is so. Can you soak in all this soaking sounds? Maybe back in 1.0, but I don't recall. So Smo. But Smo, you're supposed to know everything. You have the tattoo. The tattoo of knowledge is you. If you don't know, then who could? Because yes, there was a set amount of times you could use teleports. Also, is it when you said Lees? Yeah, good old Lise. Lisey Beast. They call her Lise the Beast. Released the beast. Say release, lease, release her to be lease. I don't know. Anyway, we're talking Alfino. Alfino's devised a cunning strategy to reclaim Doma Castle, the room where it happened. Smo says I don't have it anymore. Oh wait, Smo, sorry, that's right. I think I remember you talking about that. I apologize. Also, release her from the story. Don't worry, the writers are already doing that even as we speak.
Imagine you're eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lys and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses.
Oh, because they do have
this
Yol.
way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alize and I, together with the shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies.
Naturally.
They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Fair question.
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians.
We want to endanger as many as
Once
possible.
pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt.
Naturally.
After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies.
Oh, trust me, they are very much doubtable. I'm guessing this is a proper dungeon, so force him.
The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperials' morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free.
Sounds so easy. Lord Hien doesn't like this plan.
Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
You used a lot of big words.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphino's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
Carry on, you say? Quest accepted. We did it. We're the best there ever were. Lise, what do you think about this? You feel pleased with this, Lise?
Looks like I'll be heading to Namai. Wish me luck.
Nugiri?
I'm told Serena fought with you in the autumn. I would not have taken her for a warrior. Appearances can indeed be deceiving.
Wait, did Yugiri ever meet Serena? When would she have ever met Serena? I sense bad writing.
That's how best to infiltrate the moon gates.
Oh, that's your problem. You're the infiltrator. iTunes says release the beast. Release her from the story. Mr. Strategist at work. Pluses. iTunes says praise be. Claire says blah blah blah. Just send in Warrior of Light. We win. It says Yugiri met her in the market when you got there. Wait, why did you... Wait, was Yugiri with us when we went to the market originally? I don't even remember. Why wasn't she with us the whole time then? Why did she leave? Why is she a quitter?
I suppose I have to go take a stock of our supplies. We'll be needing a lot of weapons.
Better get weapons. Yugiri left after you met Hien? She went with us but came back after the Nadam. Alice's words. Claire says Hien told her to go home. Hien sent her back to organize things in Doma. That doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure you're all just trying to cover for bad writing. Yugiri was definitely never there. I would have remembered. My memory is like a steel trap. It shuts up tight and prevents any other new memories from being formed within. Where'd I go? Oh, Hien. That I see you didn't actually watch your VODs. I sometimes look. My VODs are trash. I would never look. I don't watch bad content. Why would I watch my own VODs? Also, I mean I do scrub through them sometimes, but also I don't think it could get much more narcissistic than watching your own videos. It's like, these are great. Definitely the best things on YouTube.
Ooh. There's no shortage of tasks which must needs be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand. That said, I have only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alfino to find out how you might be of service.
Alfino, explain what you want me to do and why it's everything.
Trying to keep busy? Oh, glad am I to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As I explained in my briefing, Alexander and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech fuel generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like for you to go to Kugane and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Grayson, and thank you again.
Bye. Sorry you turned into ghosts. Kugane. Blair says he doesn't watch bad content, he lives it. It's true. Oh gosh, it's so true. Oh no. Oh, that reminds me. I saw somebody post it over in the Discord, but apparently there's like a new Pint video where Pint climbed the tower super good or something. I think I saw somebody mention that. So says I watch your content and I'm the best part. You know what, Smo, I appreciate how you've stayed humble over the years. It's really respectful. You're like that you're like Nick Cage in that movie about the overwhelming burden of massive talent or whatever that stupid movie was. You're basically that movie but as a person. I'll agree. Also, just think, Gray, if you ever have time to start editing, you'll have to watch it all. Claire said I agree. Hutchin said I feel like that boat may have sailed. You mean sank? Jinsey climbed it in less than a minute. Smo says, thanks, buddy. I know I'm the best. He says that you don't climb the tower, you jump. But says you are Smo. Claire says Pint practiced Kugane Tower for hours every day after reaching Kugane. Who would have believed it? Like, Pint hasn't beat the game yet, has Pint? I don't even know. I've never actually watched a Pint video. I just know that they always go super viral every time Pint does anything.
Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices?
Will.
Shall I do?
Oh, it's just so cute. What is this? Oh, little adorable Tataru. Adorable. Got earrings and everything. 3 stars.
Well, 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 what a pleasant surprise this is.
I see you're still rocking the, what's his name? Jeez, him. Paul from the Beatles. What's his last name? Paul something. Oh my gosh. Why am I forgetting Paul's last name? He looks just like him. Or maybe he looks more like, why can't I remember anyone's name? John Lennon, kind of. Maybe it's around spectacles, so I don't know. His editing is crazy. I think they're fully caught up on story now. Pint's caught up at this point, yes. There's an interesting that he finished the current raid. Also this SMH. Which is, I think you mean John Lennon. John Lennon more than Paul McCartney. Look, that's right, McCartney, thank you, jeez him. Yeah, probably John Lennon, because on account of the glasses. Although he's got the same kind of bowl haircut that McCartney would rock back in the 60s. Look at Otaru. It is adorable. Such tiny.
Ah, Grayson, what are you doing here? I thought you were fighting nomads on the Azium steppe.
I nod my head.
Oh, you beat them. Good show. Shame I didn't get to see it. Alfino has been keeping me apprised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good in a physical fight, but in a paperwork fight, I'm the true Hagen. Yeah.
Sure. Whatever you say, Tataru.
Tataru's grown rather accustomed to her life in Kugane. You're here for the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment and it'll be right out.
You're like, what do I gotta do with... I'm Hancock. Not the Will Smith superhero, but, you know, still pretty cool.
Arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently, his hunt for the dragon in Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alfino to do the work himself. So as soon as that parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Ah, pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question. Was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel appears to have been addressed to the Sekisegumi Barracks. Though it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is, in fact, a sizable collection of love letters. What? Impossible. Porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us. I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. We have to find that porter right this instant. And silence him. We must kill him quickly. Aye, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to the rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of the deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was of middling height and build. Not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kugane, I know. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors as I recall. I'll send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can track him down yourself? I'll wait here on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns.
Quest accepted. We did it. Hancock. Black hair, short, middling height or whatever. Something. Can't remember the gender of the person, but that's probably fine. Gasp. It's a person with wings. Watch out. Claire says, were you around in the 60s? No comment. This is, they basically all had that cut during that run. Also says, I'm pretty sure I'm shorter than Tataru in game. Sure. If it's a height contest you're after, then sure. I agree. I have fallen into the pits of sadness. Where am I? Secrets. Secrets are where Hey. I found a thing. I didn't even know that was a jumping puzzle, but I am the best, so I win. You all have to respect me. Everyone knows every time I find a lookout spot, you have to respect me for at least 5 minutes. Kogane Dori, meaning gold in ancient Hingan. Kogane is a port where golden fortunes are made, and it is on this bustling street that merchants earn lesser fortunes, or Kogane. From foreign wares to local specialties, there is something to suit every taste. Those who have had their fill of the markets may also find amusement at the renowned Muji Koza Theater. Neat. I did it. I'm the best. I'm not even sure if that was technically the correct way to get here, but I found it and I'm here. And everyone else can suck it. I missed.